Welcome to Hero Room Origins. Today we are going to be going over the newest addition to Kingdom Rush Origins, Phoenix, the Eternal Bird. Really, that's the best they could come up with though. A Phoenix, the Eternal Bird. I mean, I guess I can't really complain, but yeah. So, wait a second. Okay, that's the selection quote. I don't really play on sound, but I always kind of expect words, but I guess the caw is okay too. So, as you can see, level 10 per usual, 530 health. Let's see. Compared to a lot of people have like around 600 health. So 530 is is kind of average. It's above some of the lower guys, but he has not the most health. No armor, so he actually has even less defenses than you might think. So he can get shredded really fast, like really fast by archers. He is flying, so he can ignore a lot of walking people, but if he does get hit, he will die pretty quickly. But that's actually a good thing, and you'll see why. 52 to 79 attack. So let's see, compared with, say, Dinaz, Zin, Veznan. So as you can see, his attack's pretty decent, pretty good. And the thing they don't tell you about his auto attacks is that they do area damage. Like, it's a very small area, but it does splash, and it also causes enemies to burn. So it's actually a pretty good auto attack, pretty good basic attack. So I actually learned that this sand glass underneath attack is attack speed, not respawn time. I do apologize for that. And yeah, so average attack speed for a pretty good attack, that's pretty nice. So, his abilities: Immolate. Swoops down against the ground, dealing 300 area damage, dying in the process. So when I first saw this ability, I was like, well, that's not a very good ability. Like, he kills himself to do 300 area damage. I mean, let's see. Yeah, granted, 300 damage is a pretty good... Oh, let's see. 210 area damage. So 300 damage is a pretty decent, really nice area damage. And the area is pretty big. So it is a nice lot of damage. But I was like, why would he kill himself to use an ability? And like I said, with his lack of health, you will see why later. Purification. Turns nearby fallen enemies into fire missiles that deal 35 damage each. So this, as you can tell, this Phoenix, you want to be in the action, near enemies dying. You want to be at a choke point, so that once every person dies, it turns into a missile. So the thing with this is it's really good. I played with, it's kind of like having a Nivis that is constantly shooting out these little missiles. And I use levels to level up. I play on certain levels to level up. I could not level up as normally as other people because leveling up requires you using abilities and using your basic attack. He was killing people so quickly with Purification that I had to move him into harder levels. Like, he was doing so much damage. This guy is insane with this ability. I really like it. Blazing Offspring. Shoots 4 missiles from his Burning Heart, each dealing 50 to 100 damage. So this is his pretty basic, like, damage. I really like it. It's not a very long cooldown. He can use it repeatedly. It's really nice. Ring of Fire infuses a tower with a burning blast that deals 180 damage to all nearby enemies. So that 180 damage, and it pulses 3 or 4 times in a pretty wide radius. So considering Phoenix is a choke point character, you want to keep him near towers, near soldiers, in one heat of the battle spot. A Ring of Fire around a tower will do a lot of damage in a choke point. So I really like this ability. It goes really well with his playstyle. Ember Field. Set an explosive egg that deals 200 to 400 area damage to nearby enemies. So let's see. Faustus's ability is 210 area damage over 6 seconds. This is 200 to 400 area damage. So this ability, as you can tell, does a lot of damage. But you see, the thing with these eggs, though, is that they aren't you target an area and it explodes. These are mines. You get to, and you can make a lot of them. Granted, they have a timer. They will expire, but you can put down a lot of these eggs. So this goes even better with his choke point style, because you can have just one area where you have all these soldiers, and you can put these little ember field eggs behind them, and if anything gets past, boom, they're gone. So yeah, Phoenix has a really nicely developed set of abilities, and as we go into the game, you'll see even more so why he has this really good set of abilities, why I really like him. So with the Phoenix, they released this new mode, Endless Mode. They have it on the original and Kingdom Rush Frontiers, but they just released it on Origins, so I think I'll be showing that off while I use the Phoenix. And also, so one of the things that you may want to notice about the Phoenix is that he has a 5-second respawn timer. 5 seconds. That is an insanely low amount. Some people go to 20 seconds, I think. 5-second cooldown. You see this little ring at the bottom of the screen, that little respawn timer thing? 5 seconds. And so one thing that you may not notice is when he dies, he has the ability Immolate, where he goes down, he kills himself, he does damage. Cool. But the thing with him is, even if you get killed, he doesn't use Immolate, but he gets killed, he will still dive to the ground, dealing damage, and he will still respawn in 5 seconds. So that is just really insane. This guy is by far one of my favorites. He does not top Boneheart, but he is on par, if not better, than Vesnon or Regson. So there's his Burning Heart. There's his Flaming Offspring. So instantly killed some of those guys, which is pretty nice. I mean, wasn't a really big thing, but yeah. There's his little missiles. As you can see, it's constantly firing off these little missiles, and it's really great. And also, yeah, and as you can see, Flaming Offspring again, he uses it quite often. Here's his little egg. I think we will have all the soldiers go as close as they can to this little choke point, and that's where we're going to have everyone fight. So the thing, I think they have made the AI, oh yeah, by the way, the egg has a very, very low cooldown, so you can just keep spamming these eggs. It's really fun. Anyways, they have made the AI on the targeting very much more sophisticated, so he will not swoop down and kill himself on a randomly if he feels like it. He will time it pretty well. I really like it. So yeah, as you can see, he's able to hold off a lot of people, because not only do his attacks do area damage, his the little missiles keep spawning, and boom, there's his little his little killing himself thing, his Immolate. And as you may or may not notice, killing yourself turns you into a flaming egg, which still does damage around you. How insane is that? Even after death, he's still dishing out damage. So the thing, however, this guy does have his little downsides. For example, his bombs, they do not have such a good targeting mechanism, because they will explode on the first person that dies, and that will not necessarily do the most damage. You kind of want it to explode once there's a bunch of guys on it, but really, you're spamming out these eggs. How much can you complain? I mean, yeah. So yeah, you just keep him in the middle of the fighting, and he kills himself occasionally, but really 5 seconds is not a very long time to wait. It's not going to kill you. So yeah, I really have not many complaints about this guy. He is insane. Oh, I didn't mean to pause. We can keep going. We're going to keep going on Endless as we wait. A couple tips for Endless. I don't know, just hold on. You might want to defend. There's nothing really to Endless. You're just going to want to keep all your points covered and hope for the best, I guess. Anyways, this guy, I really have no big complaints about him. He has a nice little holding ability with his eggs. He's able to, yeah, just hold people at a standstill. His firing does pretty decent damage. His burning heart is very nice, just damage set. His immolate is insane area damage with really no cost. And his fire missiles are really great. So, yeah, highly recommended. I really enjoyed playing this guy because just because of the insane damage he's able to deal. And you can really just leave him alone for a very long time because if he dies, he respawns in 5 seconds. No big problem there. And if he does get into a tight spot with a lot of guys, he'll just kill himself, kill everyone with him, and come back in 5 seconds. So, yeah. Really great hero. Good job, Ironhide Studios. I really like it. And, yeah, that's it for his showcase, I guess. The Phoenix, the Eternal Bird. And, yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.